Manufacturing has become both smart and digital. Would you like a career in it?
Industry today needs a combination of technical knowledge as well as managerial capability. If you are a techno-manager, you have a great career ahead.
India is not the same as it was in 1980s. Then how can the institutes and the curricula designed in 1980s be effective today?
If you are looking for a leadership position in manufacturing industry, your engineering degree may not be enough.
The leaders who will take our country to the Viksit Bharat in 2047 need to be trained today.
Hi and welcome to another edition of NAMTalks. Today we are discussing whether Indian industry needs techno-managers as opposed to the traditional engineers and management talent. We have seen that there are several engineers who are very good in their domain skills but lack the management understanding to grow in their career. On the other hand, there are various management candidates who lack the technological domain expertise as well as cannot keep pace with the changes in the technology that their industry is going through. Lastly, I also believe that India does not have a talent shortage but has an employability gap because a lot of students are falling through the cracks between being a fully trained engineer and being a manager. Given this context today, the question is difficult and uncomfortable. Is it true that the education for technology students and for management students is widening and we need to come up with a new solution? To answer these questions today, I have two distinguished experts with me on today's version of NAMTalks. I have Debabrata Ghosh, partner KPMG.
Thanks Nandini for having me in this NAMTalk.
And I also have Sandeep Achantani, Director of Technical Education at NAMTECH.
Thank you. Thanks again.
So, Deb, do you think across industry sectors these days, companies are looking for technology and managerial talent as two separate verticals, or what's your take on it?
So I think Nandini, in today's age, I think all recruitment managers are looking for a candidate who have both the skills together. And it has become essential also, both from a candidate's career perspective as well as from the industry's long-term perspective. Now, if you ask me why, the reason is that world has become more complex. Only one set of knowledge, like a specific managerial knowledge which will help you to manage certain aspects of work, or only technical knowledge which will help you to progress this much in your career, is not going to work going forward. If you have both the skill set together, it will help you grow in the career and also match the pace of the current technology come managerial need part.
Sandeep, academically, we are still teaching engineering graduates and management graduates separately. Do you think this hurts the career opportunities for young graduates?
Well, thanks you brought this up. This is actually a very important question for the students of today.
Yeah.
And I think, yes, it is actually impacting their career growth. See, gone are the days where engineers used to design and make and managers used to plan and supervise, right? Most industries and most organizations have integrated work roles. Secondly, the ones that are really growing very fast, which is the startups, they have roles which basically cut across various different categories. And our legacy curricula, both on the engineering side and MBA side, they seem to be designed as if these two people are never going to meet each other in life. Right? Now, that is actually not the case, obviously. And what we see is that most organizations end up training engineers for 6 months to 1 year to even do the basic level of engineering roles, which have little bit of managerial content. Most engineers eventually go for management education if they really want to grow, right? Whereas what is required is an integrated approach, and that is exactly what NAMTECH is trying to do. In fact, that is the thought behind most of our program designs, which are also guided by the industry requirements. And hence, I believe that the integrated approach is the way to go for future.
So, Dev, do you think a techno manager will have a better career in today's scenario as compared to somebody who is a traditional engineer or is a manager in the traditional sense, and as compared to somebody who has, say, done their engineering and then gone ahead to do an MBA? I would say this, that in in say the last 20 years, the best academic people always tried to do the third. So they were always very good at engineering, but they realized that when they have to grow in the organization, it is always best capped with a good MBA degree. But today we are preparing this breed of techno-managers. So what do you have to say about that?
See, let's look at it from a pure play engineer perspective. What happens after a certain point, their career growth is stopped because most of the roles are managerial roles. This happens not only in core sector but in IT sector also, where if you are an engineer, after a point of time, your progression is not much there.
But what about subject matter experts, for example?
Then you have to remain in that subject matter area itself. You cannot move to a senior leadership role.
Okay.
I'll give you another example from my own organization. So I am a partner. Now, if I am going to client only from a business perspective and commercial perspective, there is no value to that unless and until I talk about my core understanding of the subject, technical aspects of it, then only they will value you.
Yeah.
So, so if you look at both of them, for a pure play engineer or a pure play management graduate, so they get stuck after a certain point of time. A techno-managerial person will definitely have that advantage that they will have proper understanding of business in terms of P&L, in terms of commercials, in terms of profitability.
While also understanding their domain.
While also understanding their domain and bringing the value to their clients or to their within the organization itself.
Yeah.
And it will be a great combination of showcase example, I would rather say, that how both the aspects can help you in your career and can bring in the value best from your organization perspective.
I actually fully agree with it. I think that the rigor in itself, the technical expertise itself, can only produce specialists, but not leaders.
Yeah.
Whereas an integrated approach, like you're talking about techno-commercial and all, that makes the rigor more usable and more useful for the organization.
Then Sandeep, would you say that the BTech plus MBA model, and I'm asking this question more for parents, because I think in India, it is the parents who push the kids into doing this kind of a combination education, right?
True.
So do you think that will slowly fade out?
First of all, the way the curricula are designed currently, as I mentioned previously also, what we are trying to teach in the engineering curriculum is pure technical, without any linkage to the context where that technical knowledge is going to be used. Like they mentioned, the person who's going to work on the manufacturing line should understand what a 2-hour production stoppage, what kind of PLN impact it means.
Yeah.
Right.
Or when a sudden order comes in because market needs that, what does that changeover on the shop floor means?
Exactly. Or even while we are designing, are we designing just to be the best, or we are designing to a product that is actually sellable?
Right. And meet market requirements.
Yeah. Right. So these are the kind of things that the engineer must understand. At the same time, look at our typical MBA curricula. I mean, when I graduated out of IIM Calcutta, I'm sure you all have experienced that. Most of the topics were being taught primarily on the marketing, finance side of it, which was definitely an additional knowledge that we as engineers did not possess. But it was still lacking the context of engineering, if I may say so. Right?
Yeah.
So while the model itself will not fade, but it will sort of metamorphose into a more integrated approach where they will actually have a continuity. Right now that there is a break in continuity, as if all MBAs are going to join Dev's team in KPMG and never work in any industry. and probably KPMG which also needs that technical expertise which they mentioned about, right? So I think somewhere that silo approach has to be broken down, and it will break. So in effect, both the educations are good, but the whole sequential thing is delaying the usefulness of that person to the organization. And second, this break in continuity also creates a very different kind of career path, which current industry may find it hard to support.
Exactly. And
Right.
before Deb sort of comes in, traditionally I remember manufacturing and marketing people were always at loggerheads because this
Correct.
was never sort of told to each other that you have to do what the company needs to succeed, say in the marketplace,
Absolutely.
or build revenues, or bring in the right amount of bottom line as well. So how would you add to what Sandeep said, Deb?
So I think I fully agree with what Sandeep said. I still personally don't feel that BTech MBA model will be completely gone. It will take some time because some people might still prefer for it.
Or there is still value in it.
There is still value in
Yeah.
it. But if you look at the parallel model or equivalent model that is evolving, most of the IITs, including IIT Kanpur, IIT Jammu, some of the triple IITs, they have joined hands with
Yeah.
IIMs
Yeah.
and they are launching 5-year integrated program of engineering and MBA.
Yeah.
NAMTECH is also focusing on that. And then there are institutes like IIM Mumbai or IIM Calcutta who has multi-university or multi-institutional program which focuses on technical aspects as well as the managerial aspects part of
Right.
it. So that trend is picking up. And once the industry already recognizing it, and my belief is going forward industry would need more such kind of people. So my belief is there will be a transition phase. Probably for now this BTech plus MBA model will continue. But once the transition is over, I think more and more people will adopt for that.
And more techno managers therefore will
Correct.
be required by the industry.
Just to add on to that, there are some examples from MIT. They have a global leadership program that combines engineering and managerial inputs. It is taught by industry leaders, both from technical side and management side.
Yeah.
You have Tsinghua University in China, which is considered MIT of China. Exactly very similar program that they are running successfully. So the trend is clearly visible.
Yeah.
So I think that is the way to go.
Way to go. Sandeep, that brings us to a very important question then. How do youngsters choose, or rather even evaluate and then choose programs and institutions which will take them down this path and also offer the best career opportunities?
What I would say, Nandini, first of all, it's very important for students to understand that degrees will start losing their importance. The industry has already started and increasingly continue to focus on the capability that an institution develops. While assessing any institution, students should focus on whether the institute is offering certain specialization as electives or these are basic part of the program itself, for example.
Right.
Secondly, whether the faculty is only an academic faculty or there's a faculty which has experience from the industry.
And is constantly going back to the industry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even on the industry immersion or project should not just be towards the end of the curriculum. There should be an immersion of industry throughout the program.
Okay.
Right? And all this, I am saying it again from the experience of the way NAMTECH programs are designed. All the programs are from design and inception itself guided by specific technology sector players or specific industry sector players.
Right.
The programs are actually designed to create the competencies that are required by those sectors. Right? Our master's program, for example, there's a master's program in smart manufacturing and management. There's a program on robotics and management. There's a program on semiconductor manufacturing. Right? These are targeted programs, very, very focused. And that is what is the kind of programs students should actually go for.
Right.
Which is experiential, which is aligned to the industry, and it is actually bringing out the right kind of competencies. So basically, don't go for just the brand name or the degree. Choose an institution that is going to make you into a professional that you really want to aspire for.
So thank you, Deb, and thank you, Sandeep, for bringing up such nice instances and perspectives. I really enjoyed this conversation today of NAMTalks with the two of you. I promise you that, we will bring in more such voices and more such interesting concepts for you to listen to in the future. Till then, take care and keep listening to NAMTalks. Thank you.